All right, so this is probably a terrible way to do this video, but I'm just gonna do it this way because it's the only way I really know how. So this is for my buddy JB. In terms of setting up your whatnot so that you can have the cheapest shipping, I think you actually need to do it from your phone. But essentially, what you do is these are the two shipping profiles I have, right? So I have the slab mag and 4+ card lot. I put that in as 4 ounces. And then the single card I have at 1 ounce. Now you can do another lot. I used to have another one that was like 2 or 3 cards. I probably need to go back to that just because the PWE they've kind of ratcheted down on the machinable stuff. So you used to be able to send a 2 or 3 ounce envelope with 3 or 4 cards in it, and now it's gotten to be a little bit more prohibitive. So single card. So this is just your individual card here. You take the weight, you put in 1, the scale, ounces there. I might actually change this to 2 and then put incremental weight as 1 just so that it starts to max out on the PWE stuff a little faster. Because you got to figure if people win giveaways or if they buy 2 or 3 items, it's in a row. It kind of does like it gives them a couple free, buys after that first buy or something like that. It's kind of weird. But anyway, so I don't really worry about setting the number of maximum per package. You may have to zoom in on this, my bad. But set a fixed weight for additional items in same package. That is where I put 1 ounce. And so that way your first buy is the 1 ounce. So that one's going to be the 75 cents. It might be getting closer to $1 now with the USPS postal rate change. But that first card is going to be 1 ounce. And then every card after that is 2 ounces. Now, where it should kick to the PWE is at 3 purchases and above. So that's where what I really need to do. And I'm actually, excuse me. Sorry. I'm going to do this while I'm here. I'm going to put 1.5 ounces for each for that first buy, just so that way it doesn't let that get over what it should. I'm really trying to get out of trying to squeeze cards into envelopes, so I'm actually going to make that change right now while I'm thinking about it. And then my slabs, I have the same thing. So I put I put 4 ounces for that just because that's, it's over PWE. And then I only just put the incremental weight as 1. And I haven't had any issues here yet. If anybody is, seeing this and you've been in my Whatnot show and you've gotten a package with a slab or a big, like more than just an envelope stuff, and you've had to pay anything or anything on top of that, please reach out to me and just let me know. But that's essentially it, where you make your shipping stuff happen from there. And then you're just running off of those 2, auctions. I've seen other people where they do it, and then when they bring the stuff, so let me show you this as well. When you go to your shows, you have clone items here. So what I'll do is I'll go to a past show, and what am I doing today? I'm doing football today, allegedly. I don't know if I'll get to do that just because I'm still kind of feeling crappy. But you go to, I'm down here, you go to clone items on this football show. And then you can select what items you want to clone and put in other shows. So if I take this and I put my two, I'm cloning that, and then it opens up my show. Your items are being cloned. It says it takes a few minutes. It doesn't take a few minutes. If you log into your show and you don't see them there, just go out and come back in. But they're there. So they add in those 2 listings there. And that's just really where you can kind of max out your shipping at, $6, $7, something like that. It's usually more than reasonable. Yeah, that's probably about it. If you got any questions, hit me up, man. Appreciate you, JB.